Welcome to the Skol Show, where we cover all things Vikings, Lions. I'm your co-host, Hans, and I'm joined, as always, by a man who bleeds Honolulu blue, a guy who's never seen a sleeve he didn't hate. He is the main body champion of the world! Hello, Mr. Joe Ryan. How you doing, buddy?
I am so good, Hans. Let's make some fucky.
I don't know what that is, but let's make it.
I think I heard it in like Boogie Nights or something, and I've been waiting for the appropriate place to use it. Ta-da!
Nailed it. Oh, man, we are, 7 days away from the NFL draft, my favorite sporting event out of all sports, even though there's no actual sports happening.
It is. Well, I'm in it for the pageantry, my friend. Oof. What a production.
I mean, did you watch the WNBA draft? They had I think that it was a pink carpet before. They called it.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Which I immediately thought breast cancer awareness, and I was like, hell yeah, save the boobies.
Of course. But, you gotta check them out. Man and woman.
For a sport that I'm not really dialed in for, it looks like the Oscars, man. Those girls showed out.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. Like, I don't care. I don't even know who's in the playoffs in the NBA or when the playoffs start. Like, I don't know who's won the last 10 years ever. I don't know. But I pay attention to. I actually enjoy women's basketball more than men's.
I see. That's neither surprising or something I agree with. But that's. I mean, you player. It's America.
Well, I care about college, but I don't have like a vested interest in professional. And like Caitlin Clark went to the school that I went to, so yeah, I'll watch some Fever games.
Okay, it's because of where you live.
Yeah, but I need a reason to care. You know, I mean, you can bet on games and do fantasy, and that can make you care about something you normally wouldn't.
Right.
I didn't grow up with a team, so it's like it doesn't. You just don't. I just don't have that.
See, basketball was my first love, so I'd watch. Whatever it is, the Hornets and that's a bad example. They're actually coming on. They're kind of cool, but like the Pelicans or some shit on a Tuesday, just because I just love the game so much.
That's how I am with football. Like, I've been watching UFL games.
I peeped a little myself.
Yeah, like I can't help it. Like I'll spend 48 hours straight not sleeping, working on football games, and then I'm like, man, I need to relax. Let's throw on some action.
A break from all this football, so I can get a little football in.
Yeah, give me some football to relax too.
Yeah, you're always. I wonder because you're grinding so hard. I wonder if it's like a gynecologist. Like you just bring your homework or your work home with you.
Well, I've talked to there's like a notion that people have of like, I don't want to do for work what I love because it might make me hate it.
Yeah.
And I always thought that might be a thing, but I'm like, nah, you must not love it enough. Because that's what I do for a paycheck, and then also for just relaxing and enjoying myself.
Well, there's the two schools of thought where, find something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Like, which is fun to say, but that's not true.
That's not true. Like,
no.
There's always aspects of it that suck. Like, I love doing this, but I hate editing. But it's like it's a balance of scale thing,
Right, I get it.
I enjoy this, and then it's worth to do the things I don't enjoy about it because you're never going to love 100% everything about it.
No, it's never going to happen.
Not possible.
Well, I'll say something crazy. I've got a buddy that made his wake up on his alarm his favorite song, which I think is insanity. Have you ever found an alarm tone that you didn't learn to hate?
Yep, it's crazy because I'll be mad about anything that's waking me up. The worst moment of my life every single day is waking up.
Oh, 100%. I've had it so much where other people have their phone set their ringtone to what my alarm is, and I hear it and I have a visceral I don't like this.
I don't like it. Bugs on my skin.
Exactly.
Well, the draft is coming up.
Yes.
We will be doing our annual case race.
Case race?
To see if we can drink 12 beers before the first round ends. That's going to be fun. I think we have someone who will be joining us. We'll see. Still working on that. But
I'm excited. Anyone listening, get in that chat.
yes,
And,
it's going to be fun. I don't care if anyone's there even because I remember having a blast last year. We also were way too confident. Whereas like 12 beers, that's easy. I don't think either of us cracked 9 because it just goes so fast.
it goes fast, and it was. I'll tell you what. I've been working out. I've been training for this. I
Yeah.
will not be embarrassed again on live stream.
Well, I pre-gamed it last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, this is easy. This fucking nuts.
Well, if you didn't want me to start drinking, then don't make it at 8.
Yeah, like what am I
Sorry.
supposed to do with myself?
There's blood on both of our hands, NFL.
I mean, I'm still probably going to this year, but that's our future issue. For let's let's do some news. You want to do some news?
Let's do some news.
All right. Hit me with some news.
I'm going to go with the hardest hitting stuff first.
Mm.
Steven, not to be confused with his father, Jerry Jones, was asked about what kind of interest they're getting for, oh my God, I had it written down.
Pickens?
No, the wide receiver, not CeeDee Lamb.
Pickens.
Pickens, I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking Pritchett. But for Pickens, and just like in a master class of how not to handle it, he goes, well, you hate to get into things like that. And then he immediately proceeds to get into things like that. And it said, but no, we've had no one call with interest. Which all he had to say was like, we're entertaining options or we're very happy with his performance. And he's like, no one likes him and we have heard nothing about him.
I mean, I kind of respect the honesty, but...
Do you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's semi-refreshing. It's stupid, but...
Yeah, I guess honesty and stupidity don't have to be mutually exclusive.
No, that Venn diagram is a circle.
Good point. You know who was honest as hell? Forrest Gump.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah,
and he may be running the Cowboys.
I don't know. Off the rails already.
I just thought it was, you know what I mean? Since we talked about Harbaugh handing Dexter what's his face and how he was just perfect media relations, this is the opposite.
Yeah, but I like that because I don't want to. It does nothing for me when you get the coach speak and they're just toeing the line. You're using your buzzwords. It's like being in a meeting at work. You get your circle back and like all that bullshit. Corporate talk.
We
There's
can use
football talk for that too for the media. That
we
means
got to use our synergy to be proactive. I mean, we can boil that ocean. I just don't know if we have the platform. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the only one with a corporate job in a past life.
I hate it so much. And like you get a version of that with most. I mean, you see it just in your halftime grab from the sideline reporter,
Yeah.
You be more physical up front and win in the trenches, blah, blah. It means nothing. So they're not going to be like, they're weak on this part of the field. Like their secondary, the safeties are coming up too much. We're just going to attack that. Like, they're not going to tell you real.
Here's our game plan.
Yeah. You're just going to get platitudes.
Right. Well, the other part is I've kind of become what I hate because I hated all the coach speaks just as much as you do. And then I always said, like, okay, so this guy gives us some honesty, and I'm the first one to hit him over the head with a club for it.
Well, yeah, because we're afraid of things that are new.
Well,
it's human nature.
Hypocrisy knows no bounds.
We've had that ingrained in us, like biologically, because if something's new, it might be dangerous, so we're afraid of it.
Oh, like cats.
Cats aren't new, but I'm not afraid of cats. I'm just deathly allergic to them. So I guess
fool.
Afraid of
Cats share the same mindset.
I think cats are cool. Like they'll make me never be able to breathe again, so I can't have one.
I know. I'm allergic to dogs, and one sleeps on my face every night.
Yeah, I'm semi-allergic, but I didn't care. I let her sleep next to my face with hair everywhere.
Yeah.
Dealt with it. It's worth it.
Yeah, 100% agree. Breathing's overrated.
Yeah. I've never been good at it anyways.
All right. So let's go into a little more. I guess serious isn't the thing just because it's not really that football. It's football adjacent. But as reported here first on Skol v. Grit, Diana Sani. Oh my God, I'm doing good today. Anyway, we talked about her relationship with Braves and how it's kind of shitty look for the spouses. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's the worst part about it.
Right. I said they should both blame AI. They didn't take my place. Anyway, she ended up resigning from the Atlantic.
Yeah, I mean, did you read the whole thing?
I did.
It's like, I did nothing wrong, like, but I'm leaving because reasons that. Yeah. Like, I was on the like. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Like, I know I have friends that I will that like you and I are not going to sit in a pool holding hands.
Again,
not going to happen. I also have I have men and women friends. None of us will be holding hands in a pool. It's just not going to happen. It's weird.
That's a good point.
It's not what you do with friends. It's just that's not friendship activity.
I learned it from Happy Gilmore that friends can hold hands in the dark and listen to Endless Love.
Yeah, but they can't.
No, they didn't actually.
He kissed her.
They ended up hooking up. That's a good call. God,
I'm saying.
Happy.
Yeah, you can lie, but it's just it's not possible. That's not how friends work.
Now, listen, I'm not advocating a blanket policy of fibs, but in this case, if I'm Braves and Diana, you fucking lie. Die with the lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mess, but like her leaving immediately is like, oh yeah, that's 100% true.
Well,
like because if just put yourself in that position, if it was nothing and you really had nothing to hide, you'd be like, fuck everybody, middle fingers all over the place, nothing happened, you're full of shit, I'm fighting this to the death. Not
right. Do you remember during the big steroid outbreak when like people were like, Canseco took steroids or Rafael Palmeiro or whatever? They're like, no, we didn't. And then the lady goes, Bo Jackson took steroids. And he goes, the fuck I did, and sued her into oblivion. And she's like, cheerfully withdrawn. Maybe I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that, the Democratic congressman who, we won't get into it, but it's like, he immediately was like, yep, I'm out.
Did you see? I have to quote it because it was so funny. He was like, listen, is it wrong to expel a congressman just because like 2 days after some allegations appear? Obviously it is, but it's also wrong for me to take the focus off my constituents.
Yeah, fuck off. Like, yeah, you're guilty.
You're more plugged into the sports world. You know Steven Ginsburg of the name. He's the Athletics top editor. Yeah, I know like Ruth.
I mean, I don't know him personally, but yeah,
Ruth Bader, but I don't know Steven. Yeah. You know, he initially backed her, and then he says, when it was brought to our attention last week, there were clear concerns, but we received a detailed explanation, and it's our instinct to support and defend a colleague. We will continue to review the matter. Then later on today, or the other day when she resigned, because while our investigation into Diana's conduct was ongoing, she chose to resign.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, that's how you put a statement out.
Yeah.
It's like, we stand behind our people, but not blindly, because we're journalists, supposedly.
Right. Ostensibly at the Atlantic, but
yeah, the Atlantic does some pretty good work.
They really do. My chief complaint,
Athletic.
Well, the chief complaint is that it's all behind a paywall.
Yeah, I just use my dad's, so it's fine.
I have Ryan work his devil magic and get me through, but I mean, what am I going to do? Pay for real journalism?
No, but that's a whole other thing of like, yeah, now all like the actual news is behind a paywall.
Wait, I'm the reason that journalism's dying? Oh no.
Yeah, well, that's not what we cover here.
Very good point. I just thought it was interesting because we talked about it last show, and I was like, I wonder what kind of developments. And ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, I just didn't want to bury her because this is kind of what I figured.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard some things about her, this and that, but I didn't want to. I don't know.
Well, I thought you were exceptionally diplomatic last show.
Yeah, that was tough because I it was but
See, I've been trying to push the
pretty
show
fucking clear.
into a more tabloid TMZ-esque vibe, and you keep maintaining this integrity. I don't know really what's wrong with you.
Yeah,
But
well, working in that world, you don't want to.
burn bridges.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, but I
Right.
don't know if I'm wishy-washy on my condemnation. You take that
Yes,
for
that's fair.
you will.
I picked up on it
I believe it, but I'm not. I may not try
immediately. Yeah, so she resigned. She's without a job. No word on Braves is going to resign.
Of course not.
No, fuck no.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, I've seen the discourse of like, oh, well, men do stuff like this all the time, and like a man did that, but also it's the relationship between a journalist and someone they're covering that's the problem.
Yeah, I've seen him take
Well,
it for some.
I mean, there's a lot of problems. Let's be real. Like he cheated on his wife.
I feel like that's really none of my fucking business.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna judge you because I can't I don't understand. It's never understood in my brain. Like, if you don't want to be with someone, if you want to be with someone else, why are you with the person you're with? Doesn't compute to me.
Well, yeah, I get it. Well, you wouldn't get it before, but look at this new haircut. Handsome Hans is on the prowl. Now you got options.
Even so,
Okay.
because I have this thing called integrity.
Isn't that Stan Marsh's farm? Or Randy Marsh's farm?
That without the in.
Integrity.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, honestly, I'm just too lazy, and like, if I actually cared about someone, I wouldn't hurt them.
That is very sweet.
Well, it's simple. It's not that hard. Just don't do shitty things to the people you're supposedly supposed to care about. And if you no longer care about them, then you leave.
Right. And then if you do shitty things and you do care about them still, just because you love them, make sure they never find out. I get it. I'm picking up what you're saying.
Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, so do photographs, page 6, you fucking homewreckers.
All right, enough of this nonsense.
Yes, thank Christ.
What else you got?
I did have something also salacious. You may have heard our coverage of the Puka Nakua story. So it's all-time show clip. Thank you. I recommend. I won't repeat it because Hans is on his integrity trip. But
yeah, I
you
should
can go back and
that.
find
I
it.
didn't want that kind of attention because, like, I know we both know what I meant, but like out of context.
Oh yeah, in today's climate,
Yeah.
you don't get it both sides.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was an all-time clip, and I think it was episode 48. If you guys want to go check it out. Anyway, it's 40 to the end. It's the best part. Following up on the story, Puka has since entered into a rehab facility.
For what though? I saw that, but
I believe it was exhaustion. Wink, wink.
well, you don't need. See, you can be hospitalized for exhaustion, but that's not a rehabitable thing.
Yeah, they have beds.
Yeah, but that's not why you go to rehab.
Oh,
You know, it's like you drink too much, you smoke, you snort too much, you
Right.
shoot too much. Like that's rehab.
Tiger went because he fucked too much.
Yeah, I mean that's bullshit. But he's also like clearly a pill guy.
You don't say. So I thought that was an interesting development in the story because, you know, it was he said, she said, and then another classic PR bumble like, hey, I'm going to check into rehab. Well,
That shit.
right. Well, then
I know I
I
said
thought that
that's insane, but he just might be insane.
it could very well be, and who amongst us haven't been whacked out on something and said something they regret? But, you know.
Yeah, never bit multiple people in a session. One maybe, but not two.
No, two is a serial biter.
Yeah, that's like, wow, I draw the line at one. One
Well,
good stop, and you're out.
it's funny you should say chomp. I thought the same thing that you did. Like, wow, man, that doesn't look good. But then the woman that he allegedly bit filed a protection order against him, or tried to. The judge said no.
Order or something.
Yeah, like basically, you can't come within 50 yards of me or whatever the hell
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a restraining order.
And the judge said no. We don't have enough info. We're not doing that. And then today or yesterday, she went in and she withdrew the complaint for the protection order, and I thought, oh well, maybe so a settlement's been reached. And her lawyer said, nope, we did that so we can focus on the civil trial. So yeah, show me
Yeah,
the money, Jerry.
I mean, as long as he did it, get your money.
I mean,
It kind
yeah,
of seems like he probably did. 'Cause again, you'd be like, fuck that. What am I going to rehab for biting? That's not
right.
a rehabable thing.
I have a mouthpiece for that.
Yeah, like Army Hammer. Doesn't he want to eat people? He
Yeah,
didn't go.
that dude.
He was like, I want to eat people.
Again, in the moment, who hasn't said something they regret?
Sure, but I'm also not on message boards like that are all about the horrible thing that I may have accidentally said.
Is this the cannibalism thing?
Yeah, of course, it's the cannibalism thing.
Bro, I'm so lame. I was unaware, even though now that I'm saying out loud, there's obviously cannibal message boards because it's the internet.
Of
But
course, I mean 4chan, Reddit exists. Those are cesspools.
I don't even understand how to find my Google Kung Fu is so weak. I'm just like, show me boobs.
Safe search or
But yeah, that would help.
extent.
No wonder I couldn't get my cannibalistic sites running.
Yeah, man, what the hell?
But all right, so he's in rehab. The PPO was like refused and then withdrawn by the girl that tried to file it. Lawyers are getting ready for the civil suit. Puka obviously doesn't do a lot of press conferences from rehab. So that's where we are on the story, but it did bring us quite a bit of joy on the last time we covered it. So I just wanted to follow up with you.
Fair enough. I don't
All
have
right.
that kind of cold to give you that.
What do you have for news?
A couple other things. Sticking with the fucked up nature of where we've been.
We are on a roll.
Ruben Bain Jr. apparently has like the Frank Clark PR people because he apparently was in an accident in 2004 where the passenger died and no one knew about it until like a couple days ago.
What the hell?
How is that possible?
Well, let's just start with who's Ruben.
Ruben Bain Jr., the Miami edge rusher, like top 10 pick.
Okay. So, yeah, that's what I thought, but the numbers don't line up. In 04?
I think it
Are you
was
saying 24?
24.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, so he
No,
was a
he was probably
baby.
not alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, 24. Sorry. Numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, that's crazy that hadn't come out. I mean, that's why it's like you have the Frank Clark people, because I had to tell you what Frank Clark did, and he's a Michigan guy, and you
Right.
had no idea.
I mean, God bless the PR department and the Hurricanes.
Right. Like,
If
if I ever do something wrong, I'm going to Ruben and Frank Clark's people to make it go away.
yeah, I bet they're going to make an offer from the University of Georgia because those dudes, you got the drag racing. If anyone gets a ticket on that, Kirby Smart can't cover you.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this because a human being's dead. Like, it might have just, I mean, an accident's an accident, It's not, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe it just happens. I don't know.
Apparently, no one does. And the other part, the NFL, while paying lip service to stuff like this, I mean, I just don't see it being like a Laramie Tunsil situation. Do you?
It's funny you mentioned that because I saw something where a reporter talked to some sort of front office person, and they're like, and they compared it to Tunsil, and I was like, that's a guy who likes weed and a dead body, not the same thing.
No, it's apples and batteries.
Thing.
But it does make me wonder because the Tunsil thing was like a lover scorned, right? Like, oh, we're going to release this day of the draft.
Yeah, it was just him in a gas mask. So what?
Right. No, I just wonder if it's a ex girlfriend or whatever. He's like,
Well,
whatever, you're a
family,
bitch.
the person who died has like come out and been like, we don't want to like have this be a thing. Like, leave it, stop it.
Okay. Dude, talk about the Streisand effect. That shit backfired. Hey, don't make a big deal out of it. Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't even know if we should care, but it's a thing.
It's out there.
Yep.
I had to hear it from you.
It's forever, man.
That is crazy. I'd be real curious to see how it affects his stock. I mean, isn't he supposed to go in the top 10?
Yeah, I mean, he's like a top 10 guy. I don't know.
Man.
We'll see.
All right. I'll keep my eye on it.
What else? So one last thing. Giants and Dexter Lawrence have apparently hit an impasse in conversations. As we mentioned last week, he had requested a trade. But yeah, let's see what happens there. If anything, seems like before the draft might be a thing.
That'd be interesting. I mean, they've running out, what did we say, 7 days?
Yeah. So maybe he's involved in some sort of draft day trade or right before. I don't know. Or nothing happens.
I forget where they're picking because that'd be.
They're 5th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You do some blockbuster things with that kind of capital.
Well, I mean, they don't have to give that up. They just
but I'm saying if you want to make major moves, or you could do a Baltimore and like you could ship him off for 2 draft picks, and then he fails a physical fakely. Fails a physical fakely might be my greatest tongue twister. Yeah, it's tough to make up a word like fakely. She sits on short sheets, my friend.
Couldn't do that.
What do you think he commands? Like, it's got to be 2 first rounders, right?
No, because I mean, like, that's what's weird about the NFL. It's like it doesn't ever seem to make sense. It's like you get a great player for like a 3rd rounder or something. Because it's all about money, and he wants a contract. So any team trading for him has to pony up $100+ millions of dollars for it, which means I don't know. I don't know if they could even get a 1st-round pick back for him. And then you look at that as the team, it's like, that's not. I mean, it reminds me of the Jonathan Grenard thing. Like, he wants a new contract, and he wanted to be traded, but it's like, best you could get a 2nd-round pick for a top, I don't know, 7 edge rusher in the league. No, that's not worth it, because it's in the 2nd round. You're not getting that.
Well, I mean, push comes to shove. Don't the Giants do the same thing? Right.
That's kind of what I think is going to happen. I don't think he gets moved because I don't see anyone giving up at least he's worth at least a 1st-round pick because he's one of the defensive tackles in the league. I mean, top 5 probably. But he also is going to require like $150 million worth of commitments.
Right.
So that factors in.
Are you saying that $150 million on the hook would limit the market?
It seems to.
Okay.
I mean, he should get paid. Like, I'm all for it, but I don't know. It would seem silly for a new head coach who's defensive minded to get rid of one of the better players in the league and at their position.
Certainly at that position, a position that we both covered last time. Harbaugh definitely desires.
I love Dexter Lawrence. Like, I would welcome him in for. I'd trade the 1st or 18th pick for that. Like,
I would too.
Need to, but I would.
Wait, you're 18?
Not my money.
That's exactly.
Money, that's fine. It's not mine.
Well, I'll tell Martha Ford I got 5 on it.
Yeah, I don't care, Wolves. Give him some money. You weird mustache motherfuckers.
All right, another thing to keep our eye on.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's about all the news I got. You got anything else?
That's about it for me. I covered the tabloid stuff. You had NFL news. All right, good work.
All right. Well, as you mentioned before, the 2026 NFL Draft is happening in about 7.5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, let's get into some draft talk. Why not? Let's talk some like best case, worst case scenarios. Because doing a mock draft, we've tried it. It's fucking boring. It's nothing. It's not fun. Like who gives a
Oh
shit
God.
what we think? And then not even just what we think, but like what the draft simulator is telling us will be available. Because all of it's nonsense.
Well, we covered it before. That's my alone private time when I type with one hand. And no one needs to know about it, and certainly not recorded.
Like I've done 1,000 mock drafts on the simulators because it's just fun for me. But it's like talking about your a hole in golf that you played. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, akin to
You
your
know,
fantasy
or your
football team.
dream that you had. No one cares. No one
Well,
wants to hear that.
your NCAA bracket, your third one you filled out.
No one cares.
Nope.
No one cares. You care, and that's fine. You should care, but no one else does.
Right. So I'm with you on that. Did you come up with an elegant solution?
Yes, it's let's talk about like a perfect world and like because like yeah, it'd be great if you could get Jeremiah Love or Caleb Downs or whatever, but we're at 17 and 18 respectively.
Right.
Not That's not a thing.
Well, not unless some kind of scandal where they're in a racing accident and they killed their best friend.
Right.
Too soon? Too
Like,
soon? Felt too soon.
I mean, I'll get into that in a little bit because things can happen, but in a perfect world, I want to hear perfect world and worst case scenario.
All right. Well, let me give you a perfect world first.
Yeah, let's start with.
I had this before I knew the assignment. Just in the Lions news, they brought in two guys, Caleb Lemieux from Utah, who is an inside lineman, and then they brought in Caden Proctor from Bama, who's an O tackle. His measurables are pretty impressive, and I don't know if you heard, but we're in a little need of line help down there in Detroit.
Yeah, every mock draft I've seen has the Lions taking offensive line.
Yeah, and I mean with good fucking
Number
reason.
one, I haven't seen anything, and not that that matters, but when it's all, like, you get to pay attention to it.
Oh yeah, if the whole world tells you to lay down, maybe you should lay down.
Yeah,
I mean that's about being
everyone
drunk.
says you're wrong. It's time for some self-reflection.
Yeah, maybe look inward. Because I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Right, talk about self-reflection.
Yeah, he checks a lot of boxes for me. He's giant. He can play either tackle, and it's possible if we bring him in, he's a day one starter, and we don't have to move Penne. Well, apparently, it's win, win, win. Yeah, that's three. So that is my very best case. Who is your very best case?
So, like at this point in the draft, someone always inevitably falls. That should be higher. All right. I mean, that's where like the Ravens have made like their entire franchise on we pick in the 20s and someone falls. Kyle Hamilton falls. Someone,
Yep.
they fall, whatever. Like they're just like, whoa, here, thank you for gifting me this blue chip person that just maybe it's not a priority position or like a quarterback, edge rusher, tackle kind of thing.
They draft so well.
Yeah, because it just like falls in their lap, and Minnesota's there. Like, if I don't think this will happen, but if I mean, Caleb Downs is safety. How high is he gonna go?
Well, just to break your heart, definitely top 15. I'm thinking top 12.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
If you're just going by the best players in the draft that are available, but position matters.
It does. It's not like the NBA.
Styles too. Like he's awesome. He's great, but he's an off-ball linebacker. He's not a pass rusher. He's not a tackle. He's not a quarterback. And
Very true.
Jeremiah Love, he's a running back. Yeah. These three are arguably the 1, 2, and 3 in whatever order you want to put talents in the draft, but because of the positions they play, I don't know. Maybe.
All right.
I mean,
I
that's
love
the
that.
best case scenario. But I don't believe that will happen. I don't think it will. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, it's impossible to predict what will be available. But as long as those like blue chip guys are gone and one doesn't fall for some weird reason, it's I would my perfect scenario would be to trade back and accumulate some more ammo
Okay.
because there's a lot of people I love in like the I don't know 25 to like 40 range.
Okay.
Like Dylan Thieneman would be great, I guess. So would Emanuari as safeties. Okay. They don't seem to be. Flores doesn't seem to value cornerbacks. Um, I'm not because I think it's because he blitzes so much, so it's like you just hold on for a short amount of time. So
Right.
I don't need to get into that, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if like Tyson, like a receiver, was taken.
There's a lot of good ones in this draft.
Yeah, like uh, Matthew Collar, Vikings beat writer. He has a thing of like always draft wide receivers early because I mean look at what they get paid. Like T Higgins is making like $40 million a year as a
Well,
number two.
the receiver market has gone bonkers. The other part, it's not completely aligned with the amount of talent either. I feel like there's more talented receivers than ever. Wait a minute. Does your boy have a good point? I just shot myself into it.
Yeah, well, I mean like Minnesota's number three, Jalen Naylor, just signed for like 15-20 million a year. He's their number three,
Wow.
who they picked in the sixth round. So I would not be if of a receiver, if like Lemon's there, snatch him up. He's got a lot of Amon Ra vibes to him,
Yeah.
where he's not like he doesn't blow you away with his measurables and like his testing and his RAS score. That dude just is a dog and gets open.
Which, honestly, God, you needed some of.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't think he's gonna make it there either. Like him or Tyson, like hell, Casey Concepcion, I'd be stoked about. Like, I think it's gonna be something that we don't expect because everyone's mocking Thieneman to them.
Right. I saw that.
They're gonna do that. Harrison Smith's coming back this year. Like, I know he hasn't committed. He's coming back.
So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying next Thursday, when you tune into our live stream, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna like. There's a strong chance they even take an offensive lineman, like a tackle, because
Really?
Ryan O'Neal as the right tackle, he's got I think a year left, and he's like 31 or something. Um, they haven't. I thought they were going to work out an extension to like free up some money. Didn't though.
Ooh, shit. Sorry, man.
Like anything's on the table. Like I have no idea what they're gonna do for like the first time. Like I was pretty confident in who they took last year, but like they've said some things about best player available in the first round, and then after that, it's college production
Okay.
that they're leaning towards. Because I mean, look at Minnesota's history. Like best available, they with that logic, they got Randy Moss and Adrian Peterson, even though they didn't technically have a hole in either of them. I mean, they drafted Randy Moss when they had Chris Carter,
Right.
but if someone like that is right there, snatch them up.
Well, that's what makes me crazy. It's NFL teams do it way more than NBA teams, but position and need. Like, listen, this is what you do: is you get a bunch of the best players you can get, and then we'll figure that shit
Yeah,
out.
it works itself out.
Exactly.
Like last year, I love Donovan Jackson, the guard, but could they have done the deal that the Rams and the Falcons did, where they got like an extra first round pick? Probably.
Yeah.
And again, he was a position of need, and I like him,
No, I understand.
but our GM is no longer there, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. Like that's the stuff they've said that I've reiterated here, but I have no idea what Rob Brzezinski's gonna do. He's a cap genius. He's a cap wizard. Like he does things with numbers that I could never even fathom to make them under the cap. It's why I don't believe in the cap is because of Rob. But as a full-on GM, I have no idea.
All right. Well, then I'm very excited about it. So the next category would have been, what's the worst case scenario for you?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you got for that? Worst case scenario for the Detroit Football Lions.
Just to be a dick, they go full Raiders and Sebastian Janikowski and take a kicker in the first round. Because
Give me a realistic one.
I knew you were going to make me do a real one, but it just felt good to talk shit.
I'm on board.
Worst case scenario.
In me that I can't let it go.
You know how it is. But worst case scenario is exactly what you talked about, is all these available receivers that they fall in love with someone. Like the Caldwell kid, which has Kelvin Johnson vibes without the production, even though Kelvin was at Georgia Tech and he was at a real school that passed in Cincinnati. But
Georgia. I never understood that during that draft.
he's from Georgia.
Very wrong. I was very right about Jamarcus Russell.
No, we all were.
I saw them take Calvin at a liquor store on like a CRT TV in the corner. I'll always remember that.
You know that he wasn't. That's so good. You know he wasn't football player of the year in Georgia's senior year. You know who was? The coach for the Los Angeles Rams.
McVay?
Dead serious. Yeah, so I think someone was politicking with this chicken over there, but I don't know what that's about. But
so what's your realistic worst case scenario that you do?
Worst case scenario is that they don't think Tesla is working out, because everyone said, like, everyone sees the touchdowns and that, but it's 2 catches a game. Like, they think it's not working out, so they wedge someone, like I said, Jeff Caldwell, that he's 6'5", 216 out of Cincinnati. I mean, he ran a 4.36 at that size, and I can see someone falling in love with him. I don't know if it's going to be Brad that would do that, but like, it would break my heart. We've got so many needs, so many places, but I see the shiny luster of such a thing, and I think I'd cry. I also was upset when they took Gibbs, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I also thought that was crazy. So we all miss. That's the thing. Like, yeah, we all miss. So do PFF has found a way to show value that maybe the box score doesn't show you, right? Like that's the whole reason them and any other analytics exist. But there has to be a better way to do the draft because there's so many misses. How do we apply? Like, there has to be a better way.
Well, it seems like when you're betting on between 18 and 22-year-old kids and their future success, it's going to be volatile.
Right. But with billions of dollars at stake, how have they not figured out a better way to do this? Like,
I'm with you, but I mean, look at quarterback.
I'm fascinated by it.
Well, it's such an unpredictable thing. It reminds me of like the poly markets or whatever that we've talked about on this before. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
There are people who figured that out who are making a killing. So, like, how has no one figured this one out?
It's interesting. There's just so many variables. so many things you
There
just can't.
are, but like that's that shouldn't stop you. Like that's the basis of finance. Like you control the variables you can, and you make your best bet, which I guess that's what they're doing, but not at a good rate.
No, it's not a winning clip. In fact, I would fire them as my financial advisors.
That's what I mean. Like there's way too many failures.
I mean, just look at the quarterback of Val. That's crazy how often they miss. It's seriously a coin flip. It might be less than a coin flip.
Yeah, that's I can't wrap my head around. I don't have an answer for it, but it feels like there should be a better way to approach this, like a Moneyball kind of thing, like not the same idea, but the same general concept of you did this one way and you're wrong. There's a better way. I don't know what that is.
Well, tune into the next show when we tell you what it is.
It just seems like there should be a more sure way of dealing. I don't know.
No, I'm with you 100%. But to get back on topic, like my worst case scenario is they fall in love. It doesn't have to be a wide receiver with insane metrics, which Caldwell does have, admittedly. But it's fall in love with something that's flashy, a workout warrior, whatever it is, and we just reach for no reason because weird things can happen on draft night where like, holy shit, we didn't even think he'd be available, and then you get him in.
Well, that's what I'm banking on. It's
Right.
like Sonny Styles. Like, yeah, he's a top 5 talent, but he's an off-ball linebacker.
Right. Not a position
Caleb Downs, like,
of demand.
yeah, he's a top 5 talent, but he's a safety.
Yeah, how high is too high to take a safety? I learned. Oh, I think Jeff Okuda was on your team. 3 is too high to take a corner, unless his name's fucking Dion.
Yeah, well, corner is more valued. Like,
Right.
off-ball linebacker and safety gotta be, and center probably are like the 3 least valued positions.
I'd agree with that.
So, but and when like your 2 best players in the draft are 2 of those,
Right.
what happens? Do they take them appropriately? Oh, well, and running back too. Let's throw, and then like you're 3. I mean, Love, Downs, and Styles are like,
Well, 3 of the best players in the draft.
yes, but they're
All
all
at
at like
best
he's
desired positions. Yeah, I understand.
you know.
I'm with you.
So that's why it was like maybe I don't think this will happen, but it's not a 0% possibility that one of those falls because that's just not the value.
I'm intrigued. I can see why the draft is your favorite sporting event.
I love it so much.
That's going to be good.
I just love it so much.
So what's your worst case scenario for your Vikes?
My worst case, honestly,
You can't use Janikowski. It's already taken.
I think I have 2. One would be like taking Ty Simpson.
Oh, can you see my notes? I have them under bust.
Because that would just break my brain. Yeah, I got it. In full disclosure, I only watched him play the second games of the second half of the season where he was really bad. He was apparently really good the first half.
Eh.
But it's more because I think that's insane because of my JJ love.
I completely agree, and I did a Ty Simpson deep dive just because I had him on my bust warning, and I was looking at it, and I go, I remember he started at Alabama this year. That's it. And traditionally, we like to see a lot more games out of a player than the 15 he played this year. So I went to his little stat sheet, and he played 31 games, and I was like, oh wow. And then I looked deeper into it, and it's a fucking joke. It wasn't even like in mop up duty or anything. It was just like a trick. The quarterback needed a rest kind of thing. So he has only started 15 games. He's got a 64% completion percentage in college.
Yeah,
good luck with
unless
that.
you're Josh Allen, I've often used completion percentage as like accuracy as a pretty big mover on that.
Yeah, and listen,
We don't get more accurate as the competition level increases. Josh Allen is the unicorn and the one that somehow did.
Well, you need to stop flagging yourself over that. Like look, it's the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because
But
Baker was my guy in that draft. I thought Josh Allen was going to be nothing. And I've since been proven less wrong with Baker's performance, but still
yeah, you're taking the L on this one. Don't try and weep a lot.
I'm still wrong. I'm just
Right.
less wrong. Because Baker's still good. He's not Josh Allen, but he's still pretty damn good.
Okay. There's been many an episode of my life where I clung to less wrong. So yeah,
That's all I got.
that's fine. I get it.
I mean, I would hate that, like, just on a personal level. I I'd be bummed if they took like a tackle, but also I'd get it.
So going back to option,
It'd be really unexciting. But if a good tackle falls, yeah, okay, I get it.
right? Like I'm hoping for a good tackle to fall. So
Right. Yes.
but the difference
They
is,
don't need one right now, but also I'm looking forward. Like, I don't know what Kyler's going to be. He might be good. He might be the way he's been the last couple of years. I don't know.
honestly, if you take Simpson at that spot, I move that we do Hard Knocks at your place because like that quarterback room will be electrically awkward. I can't wait.
I mean, it's already going to be awkward. Like,
Oh, it's going to be so weird.
I mean, I like Kyler's game. I think that's a good signing. Like, even like I'd rather have JJ figure out what he is, but
Understood.
but Kyler's very, very talented, and he's never been in an organization that is competent. And for Minnesota's faults, they are a competent organization for the most part.
I think, yeah, I don't disagree with that. But for my own amusement, my God, JJ Simpson and Kyler.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be shocking. That'd be. I don't think it will happen.
No, this is under worst case scenario.
Yeah, and any other position, I can't really think I'd be like, oh, the sky is falling.
Right.
Like, I don't think they're gonna take a corner. If they did, I'd be stoked about it. Safety, that's fine. Like, I mean, any wide receivers or, I mean, there's not gonna be a running back there, but like, I don't know. I love Jadarian Price, but I think that'd be semi insane.
Right. Well, I mean, this
Not
is
like I could get behind it because I really like him. I don't know. Like, yeah, like a quarterback would be about the only thing I'd be like, what the fuck is happening?
that's where I settled in on receiver, and that's with just from a strictly business. Like I don't have the emotional skin in the game that you do with JJ, but yeah, it would be
You
any
have
other.
emotional skin in the game with JJ too, but for different reasons.
Oh, I have a feeling that they're going to be on the practice field and they're going to go to the teeter totter, and JJ's going to sit down and launch Kyler into the third row. All of a sudden, JJ's starting. Boom. What you said? Best case predictions. We're just pie in the sky here.
I love it.
Tyler in
I'd be fun with that too because I want him to play. But yeah, like there's no position that like I'd be like, what's going on other than quarterback.
I think that's fair. All right, sir. Now, how hyped are you? Scale 1 to 10. It's going down. It's less than a business week from now.
I know, I'm really excited. So we talked about this, doing a show still on Wednesday and then doing our Thursday bit. Like, how are you feeling about that? Should we just do the Thursday or do we have anything to talk? Actually, hold on. Let's say we're gonna do just the Thursday stream without the Wednesday show, unless something big happens.
Tectonic shifts.
How about that? Like a huge trade, a huge bit of news, whatever, and we'll do a quick little show bit because we kind of covered draft shit, and
Right.
like one day before,
Yeah, it's not exactly evergreen, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you got yourself a deal, my friend. Let's monitor the news wires, and then that's it. Anything comes up before Wednesday, good. Otherwise, what's up, chat? See you Thursday.
Love it.
Like a dog in the street.
Let's go.